the East series is pretty limited. I rented, in fact, accidentally rented, um, East 3 on Super Nintendo as a kid. And I didn't really know, like, what was going on. I don't even remember what I was trying to rent, but they, like, gave me the wrong game. So I ended up coming home with East 3. I didn't really enjoy it. It involved, if I remember right, it kind of expected you to end up doing some grinding. And I was, like, new to RPGs as a kid, even though, you know, it was, like, more of an action RPG, but I was new to, like, having to grind enemies and grind experience. And I didn't really enjoy it. I think, though, at the time, I was salty because I didn't actually get to get the game I wanted. And then I have also played the first East game on Steam. And my history with that one is a little interesting because somebody on a forum, y'all know the one, username the Perfect K. This dude was like a real abrasive jerk of a poster, but he genuinely liked the East games, and at some point bought me East 1 and 2 on Steam for some reason. Like, on the condition that I go play them, and then come back and talk to him about them. I beat East 1. It's been a very long time, and I never came back and beat East 2. But that dude eventually got banned for, like, off-site stalking or harassment or something like that. And I just never followed up with him. Anyways, let's see if we've got this game to where we can play it now. I have played East 1, I never went back and played East 2. Which is a bit strange because, I know those two games, like, directly follow onto each other to the point where whenever you beat East 1, it's like, okay, you get endings, then credits roll, then the game closes down and automatically opens up East 2. But I never went back and never went back and played East 2, so I should do that at some point. Let's see if we've got this fixed or not. Big says, East 3 on Super Nintendo was the one you were introduced to. Alright. What was your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on the series as a whole? Hold on. Give me just a moment here. Okay. Move that over. And we'll just stick that here. Use analog as digital, double tap to dash. Wait, hold on. Thought it was way too difficult, but you cheesed it by finding a point in the very first cavern. Oh yeah, where you can just, like, hit bats over and over. BGM type. Oh, hell yeah. I like that that's an option, but I think we're gonna go with the Oath one. Hold attack to use magic. Double tap to dash. Always dash once able. I think we're not gonna mess with any of this just yet. Oh god. Wow, that opened up, like, my Steam stuff. there is a Chivo here that is just named Consult an FAQ already for dying 10 times on a single boss. Oh, fuck, hold on. There we go. This does not seem like it's particularly well optimized for PC, but here we go. New game. Very easy, normal, hard, and nightmare mode. I think we'll do hard mode. I feel pretty confident here. I don't feel confident enough to do nightmare mode though. East, the Oath in Felghana.
Well, that all. Here we are. This is Felghana. I was hoping we'd get here a little earlier in the day, but I wasn't expecting the waters to be so rough.
We got some good old JRPG voice acting.
Still, this place does bring back memories. Hard to believe it's really been 8 years since I left. There's Margot, I always called her Mams, and old Gardner, not to mention Chester and Elena. I wonder how they're doing after all this time.
Just a sec. Is this man a himbo? I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, what the hell happened here?
Oh god, a pile of rocks.
This monument's dedicated to the god of safe journeys. It's a relic of the old religion, from when people believed that spirits existed even in stuff that wasn't alive. I just don't get why anyone would deface it like this, though. I guess maybe the rumors really are true. What was that? It came from over there. Hey, wait up, Adol! Damn it, left behind again. No way. You gotta be kidding me.
Randomly busts through a wall in the middle of a dungeon and introduces himself. How is the volume, by the way? Like, we've got some, you know, fairly loud music here. How is this compared to my voice? Honestly, the music is loud enough that it almost drowns Doogie out a little. You think it's fine? Okay, if I need to change it, let me know.
Monsters? Here? What are they doing this close to town?
Oh my god. I might actually either nudge the music down or the voices up, because the music even drowns out the characters in-game.
Chester.
These are Adol's basic movements and attacks. Attack, jump, jump slash, lunge attack, up thrust, down thrust. Okay. Seems pretty intuitive. What? Wow. What is boost mode and how is it used? When boost gauge reaches 100%, press the boost key to activate boost mode. Alright, gonna be basically a devil trigger.
Excuse me. Thank you very much for saving me. You're a traveler, aren't you? Are you hurt at all?
Hey! Are you alright, Adol? Right when you ran off, I got attacked by monsters too. I'd like to know what the hell those things are doing in Felghana. Whoops. Excuse me. I guess they must have been after you. Are you okay, miss? You don't look like you're hurt, at least. Huh? What's wrong? Something on my face? Am I, like, covered in monster gore? We should probably get moving and head to town before we're attacked again. I can't say I recognize your face, but you've got to live in Redmont, I figure.
Dogi?
Uh,
I knew it! I must be dreaming! Dogi, you're actually back! What have you been doing all this time?
Hey, hold on a second now. You obviously know me, but do I know you?
How can you even say that? You, me, and my brother used to play together all the time when we were kids. Don't you dare tell me you've forgotten.
Oh, no way! When I last saw you, you were just a skinny little tomboy.
Well,
Thanks,
that
Dogi.
was 8 years ago. I'm 17 now.
Man, you sure are.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? It's nice to meet you. And, again, thank you very much for your help. My name is Elena.
Elena, alright.
Elena Stoddart.
In my time, I've wandered everywhere. Around this world, hope would always be there. So this would have originally been a PSP game, I think. This, not E3 proper, but this remake specifically. And E3 was a side-scroller versus this being a more top-down action RPG, so maybe this is like a little more in line with the gameplay of the rest of the series. I don't have strong memories of when I rented E3 as a kid, so I don't know how different exactly it's going to be.
Eleanor, where have you been? You had me worried sick, staying out so late.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just...
It's okay, Eleanor. As long as you're all right, we'll pretend this never happened. So, who are your two friends? I don't believe I recognize either one of them.
Look a little closer. You'll get it in a second.
Huh?
Hey there, Gardner! Still standing at the gate like always, I see.
Wait. Dogie, is that really you?
Yeah, I guess I've been a little out of touch. Sorry.
My favorite little troublemaker has come home. Where have you been all this time?
Well,
whoops.
wandering, killing monsters, saving the world. The usual. Anyway, I brought a pal of mine along. Go on, Adol, introduce yourself.
Adol introduced himself to Gardner.
Alright, good old silent protag.
An adventurer, eh? Well, that's certainly a rarity. But from the looks of that sword on your belt, I can tell you're no amateur.
I always love how RPGs act like being an adventurer is an actual job. Yeah, I just go around and kill things with a sword and go on adventures, and that's my job.
No, he's quite remarkable. I was attacked by monsters just now, and he came right to my rescue.
Is that a fact? Well then, you have my thanks, good sir. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That's the problem with gate duty. You miss all the real trouble out in the field.
What if you could be an adventurer IRL? I mean, IRL in modern day, you would just be an unhinged weirdo wandering around with a gun.
Does raise a point worth discussing, though. Why are there monsters here in the first place? We'd heard rumors that Felghana's fallen on hard times, but I had no idea it had gotten so bad.
Yeah, things certainly aren't looking up these days. It's been pretty bad for around a year now. We're rarely visited by anyone anymore as a result. No travelers, no merchants.
Man, that sucks.
Dogie's got some Knuckles energy.
Well, it's getting late. You can tell me all about where you've been and what you've done come morning. For now, You should head on in and get some sleep. I bet you're exhausted after what you've been through.
This place sure hasn't changed much either. I used to live and work at this inn when I was a kid. I owe Mams a lot for looking after me back then. Hey, Elena, go get Chester, would you? I haven't seen him in so long, and we can't have a reunion party if everyone's not here.
I'm sorry. He's not in town right now.
What? Oh, no way. Oh well, what can you do? He's probably pretty busy.
I'm afraid I'll be taking my leave for the night as well. My long absence likely had a few people worried, so I really should let them know I'm okay.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll be fine here for the night. We're probably gonna hang out a little before we go to bed. By the way, are you and Chester still living with the mayor?
Oh no, he and I have a house on the edge of town now. It's just...
Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I guess I'll be off then. It was nice to meet you, Adol, and good to see you again, Dogi. I know you two must be tired from your journey. Please, take it easy and get some rest, okay?
She's acting kind of strange. Probably just been a rough day for her. Man, though, she sure has filled out nicely. And she's got that whole childhood friend thing going for her, too. Who am I kidding, though? She's gonna fall for you, not for me. That's always how it goes. Let's just get inside.
Dogi? I can't believe it! It's really you! My little nightmares come home!
Even, like, minor characters get
And
voice
look at
acting
those
here.
muscles! You've grown so big! Last time I saw you, you were just a pudgy little brat.
Oh my god, we've got some prime RPG voice acting here, too.
Yeah, it's me. I'm back. You're looking well.
You know, I haven't heard a peep out of you since you left. Would it be so much to ask for some kind of contact? A letter at least if you couldn't visit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mams.
Well, I always figured you'd do well for yourself. It certainly is nice to see you back safely, though. And you're a friend of Dogi's, then?
Adol gave his name and explained that he had been traveling with Dogi for quite some time.
I see. Well, thank you for looking after our little wayward wanderer. Unfortunately, you've arrived at a pretty bad time. Lots of unpleasant business going on lately. But still, happy events like these are rare, so I intend to enjoy this while I can.
It's pretty good.
You two boys must be hungry. Let me fix you up a nice big meal. And you'd better clean your plates if you know what's good for you.
So then, how is the investigation coming along?
You have nothing to worry about, my lord. We've already confirmed their locations. The Tigray Quarry, the Obern's Ruins, and the Sacred Mountains of Elder. All that now remains is to organize the men and begin our search in earnest.
Excellent, excellent. Once I possess what I seek, my might and majesty will be known far and wide. Indeed, perhaps my homeland could lay claim to all of Europa.
Europe? Europa is what he said, but the text just straight up says Europe.
Either way, this certainly should be an enjoyable undertaking. Wouldn't you agree?
In your hands, my lord. I'm certain that dream will become a reality.
Indeed it will. Indeed it will. I leave the search in your hands. Make certain it continues without interruption. I expect good news forthwith.
You do me great honor. I pledge you my success, Lord Maguire. I shall see to it that your faith in me is not misplaced.
So, Adol, while I'm here, I think I'm gonna swing by the Elder Mountains for a bit to visit my old master. He's the one who taught me everything I know about fighting, back when I was a kid. If anyone would know the reason for all the monsters showing up around here, he'd be the one. I won't be gone long, though. You should relax and tour the town. It's a really nice place. If you have any questions, you can ask Elena. She said her house was on the outskirts of town, so I'm sure it won't be too tough to find. I'm off for now. See you later, buddy.
I like the sprites, how they do this, they got this sort of like pre-rendered sprites thing going on. Where they, I can't tell if this is actually digitized 3D models or not, but it looks like it. Oh hey, you're the guy who took the room last night, are you? Got some guts, I'll say. Certainly not tourist season in Felghana right now. Name's Antonio. I'm here on business from the Roman Empire. Have you heard of a thing called Ravel ore? It's a really high-quality rock mineral native to this region. It's also the reason I'm here. We've got Europa and the Roman Empire. You're Adol. Margot told me about you. She says you're a close friend of Dogi's, and an adventurer no less. Well, you certainly picked quite a time to come to Felghana. Plenty of bad tidings these days. Strange weather's been wreaking havoc with our harvest, and monsters have been running all over the place. Nobody knows what's next, and nobody really wants to know. Count yourself lucky that you're just visiting. How do I pause the game? Here we go. And we can jump right into, you know, options and everything here. Oh yeah, I remember not exactly how it sounded on the Super Nintendo, but this is definitely more what I remember sounding like. I think it's cool that they have the options for, like, the old music. That said, we're gonna go with Oath music. Short sword, a small practice sword, not suitable for heavy combat. Wood with metal trim, it deflects lightweight attacks very well. The X68000 Sharp was a Japanese PC, similar to PC-98. Alright, huh. Basic armor made of animal hides. Better than nothing. If Adol has been an adventurer for a bit and has gone on at least 2 big adventures by now, then why is he starting with basic equipment? Maybe they had to sell, his stuff to make money on the road at some point. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I guess Dogi's already gone out, Lord knows where. Still, can't ever sit still, that boy, even after all these years. He's grown the muscles of a man, but still got the head of a hyperactive little brat. He hasn't gotten you in trouble during your travels, has he? I'm not going to keep up that voice every time I talk to her. When Chester first moved here, the two of them were constantly fighting. They'd beat each other black and blue one minute and then go out and play the next. Lovable little scamps, though. Thanks to Count McDumbass, I came all the way here from Garmin for no damned reason at all. Got something on your mind, Red? You ain't gonna try to make me stop drinking, are you? You better not. This bottle's the only friend I got. What the hell, man? This is supposed to be my big break. Or I could go right from zero to hero. Dogie and Chester used to be such good friends. We'd always climb the trails at Eldrum together. Every time they did, I'd get stuck tending shop here till they returned. Don't get me wrong, I'm as interested in the next guy and all the old legends and historical landmarks and such. Like anywhere else, Felghana's got a fair share of buried treasure stories, but Ravelor, that's the real deal. Redmont, humble training town. Oh, hello, you're Dogie's friend, right? You said you were a dashing swordsman, but you're even cuter than I expected. I'm sorry we can't meet you with bigger smiles. Not only was the harvest awful this year, but our taxes are up again. I don't know how I'm gonna keep food on the family's table at this rate. Top it off, the Lord of the Land has ordered the quarry closed indefinitely, so my husband's totally unable to work. It's like our hands are tied here and we're just waiting to starve. Whoops. Count McGuire is the Lord of the Land, okay.
What do you want with me, stranger?
Okay, so you're voiced, so you're gonna be a vaguely important character.
Please just leave me be. You're too young to have gone deaf. Please, just get out of here. Leave me be.
I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Please, get out and stay out. Didn't you hear me? Get out of my house, please. Your presence is making me very uncomfortable. Is she gonna call the cops on me? She's not. Also, hold on. I can change my chat box to be something a little more fitting here, can't I? There we go. That is E3 on the Super Nintendo.
Welcome. Well, well, what have we here? Are you a traveler by any chance? That sword looks like it's seen a lot of action. You should have it fixed up. This store deals in weapons and armor.
Oh boy.
Along with a handful of our own specially selected curios.
I like her already.
The boss is a bit eccentric, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a better smithy anywhere else in the world. He's choosy about his clientele, though, so don't be offended if he turns you away at first. Just keep at him.
Waifu alert. No kidding. All of our ornaments are made by our master metalsmith, Adonis, the shirtless wonder in the back there. He's not the most cultured man in the world, to put it mildly, but he's the best there is at what he does.
Welcome.
Oh, I've got exactly 9 gold.
I'm afraid you don't have enough gold. I'm afraid you don't have enough gold. I'm afraid you don't have enough gold. I'm afraid you don't have enough gold.
Forged of various and sundry materials by a madman. Huh. Cobbled together from the clothes of the dead.
I'm afraid you don't have enough gold. Don't be a stranger. Welcome.
Illusion Mirror. Used in battle to create an illusionary shield that blocks 3 enemy attacks. Incapacitates nearby enemies for a short time. Permanently raises max HP. Fully revives its wearer, but only once.
Don't be a stranger.
For your purchasing needs, I personally maintain a carefully selected stock of tools and items here. Only the best. Our prices may seem a little steep, but you know what they say. You get what you pay for, and satisfaction is guaranteed. Oops. But you're not shirtless, you're wearing a shirt.
What do you want? I'm Adonis. I own this shop, and if my appearance hasn't given it away yet, I'm happy to confirm that yes, I'm a smithy.
Or at least a vest thing.
From the looks of that sword, you know what you're doing at least. But I make it a rule to refine weapons and armor for people I like, and only people I like. Sorry, but you may as well just head home.
Alright, real good business model you've got here, dude. What, you're still here? Why don't you just go home? Okay. Not that I could do much with my 9 gold, but still. Hey, I found Mr. Red. Amazing. Elena told me her hair was super red like fire, and I didn't believe her. She was right. Want to play a game with me? Daddy's gone to the quarry, and I'm just so bored. Ah, hello. You're that swordsman who arrived alongside Dogi, you know? Name's Harold. I'm a local merchant. Pretty good one, too. Redmont is known for a local lore called Reval, and I'm one of the best Reval salesmen there is. Or I was, anyway, until all this mess in the quarry came about. The accident, the monsters, the closure edict. Sure would be nice if I could get all this settled soon. I could start making a living again. No one home here. So Dogi came back after hearing all the nasty rumors about Felghana, did he? That's all well and good, but he still just up and left us 8 years ago. I don't forgive and forget so easily. Besides, it's just monsters. In my day, we fought off much bigger beasts using nothing but tree branches for fun. I'm sure you also walked through the snow to school. Uphill both ways, 15 miles. Mayor Edgar's got the right idea. He's out at the quarry. Excuse me. He's out at the quarry with my son, checking out on some weird monument we unearthed. Not gonna let the Count or a few piddly monsters tell him what to do, no sir. We miners are tough. We can take care of ourselves. Count McGuire's just a damn tyrant trying to close the place. Damn that Dogi leaving us behind. Figured he'd make a great miner someday. What a waste. Nothing here. I am conditioned by RPGs to check all the, drawers and cabinets, even though I don't know if that's actually a thing in this game.
Oh, good morning, Adol. Is Dogi not with you today?
Adol explained that Dogi had gone to visit his old master in the Elder Mountains.
Oh, that's... well, it's not very nice of him, to be honest. He hasn't even shown you around yet. But that's Dogi for you. 8 years ago, he suddenly decided he simply had to go on a journey of self-discovery. To become a man, he said. I wasn't fond of the idea myself, but Chester sternly opposed it. The two of them got into quite a scuffle. They did make up right as Dogi was about to leave, though. To be honest, I have something I need to tell Dogi. Remember yesterday, when I said Chester was out of town? Well, that's true, but he actually hasn't been back in over 6 months. He left a note for me on the day he vanished. It just said, I won't be back for a while. I haven't heard anything from him at all since then. Not a word. I'm not sure how to tell Dogi. After he came all this way. Sorry. I don't mean to dump all my apprehensions on you. When he gets back, I guess I'll just have to give it to him straight. I'm sure Dogi will take the news well after all he's seen and done with you.
I like the little loft Elena has for her pet bird up here. That's very cute. Yeah. Knew you'd like that. Actually, if you're wondering, that's why I left town last night. I heard that Chester might be passing through. Of course, it was just a rumor, and I should have known that. I couldn't bring myself not to go. As a result, you had to come save me, and I made everybody worry. I can be such a child sometimes. I need to grow up. I know I do. I'm sure you'd rather speak with him, but I'd be more than happy to fill his enormous shoes as best as I can. The town is surprisingly big here. Oh, this looks like...
Oh, hello. I
This
don't
is
believe
the
we've met.
church, okay.
Which means you must be Adol, that friend of Dogi's I've been hearing so much about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Nell, and I'm a devotee of the church. Is it true that you saved Elena from a pack of wild monsters? Words cannot express how thankful we are for that. I've pledged myself to this church for many a year, and have known the Stoddart children since they were very little. They've always regarded me as a big sister to them. A sister with a small s, that is. And I've always regarded them in kind, which is why traumatic events like last night's unpleasantness affect me so.
What could Elena have possibly been doing out so late, I wonder? I'm always warning her of the dangers outside of the town walls. She is well aware of what could happen to her. Perhaps her defiant behavior is related to her brother. I think Father Pierre knows more than he lets on. About Elena's reasons for leaving town, I mean. I know he's still a young man. That does not excuse him some measure of responsibility here. I do wish he'd be more mindful of his position. He should look to his predecessor for guidance.
Oh, you must be Adol. It's nice to meet you. I'm Father Jean-Pierre, pastor of this church. Elena's had quite a lot to say about you. I understand you're the one who saved her when she was ambushed by a pack of monsters. For that, I must truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm certain that Elena had her reasons for being out so late. She denied any, of course, claiming it was just a flight of fancy, but I feel there's more to it than that. If I pressure her to tell me things she wishes to hide, though, I can see no good coming of it. But I digress. Please forgive me. This is our very first meeting, and here I am babbling away. May God's blessings be with you in your travels. If anything ever troubles you, always remember, the church's doors are open. Come by any time, day or night.
Townspeople are more developed characters than on SNES. Yeah. I don't remember them being this developed on SNES from what I played. May God's blessings be with you in your travels. If anything ever troubles you, always remember the church's doors are open. Come by anytime, day or night. It's always a little amusing how, like, how Christianity in, like, anime and JRPGs is always Catholicism. Or even if a religion is not specifically Christianity, but, like, you know, pretty clearly modeled after it, it'll almost always have the trappings of Catholicism with, you know, nuns and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's, like, historical reasons for that. That, like, the Catholic Church is the denomination of Christianity that, like, Japan has the most exposure to. Just because it was, like, one of the major ones that was, you know, doing missionary work in Japan. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Alright, I think that's everybody in town. Hold on. There were NPCs down here earlier. Where did they go? The other day, my son was telling me they'd found some ancient ruins or some such thing deep down in the mines. Mayor Edgar went back there a short while ago to look into it. It's none too surprising to me, though. Back in my day, we found lots of artifacts and ruins. Why, I distinctly remember stumbling upon an ancient mural there one day. You know what I did? I just dug around it. Old Mayor Edgar took Dewey and Paul down to the quarry, directly defying the Count's order to close the place up. That's what I like to hear. Damn tyrant thinks he owns the place. Okay, so he moved, and now there's new dialogue? So, like, if I go back into these other places, is there going to be new dialogue there, too? Okay, you don't. Anyways, we have spent, like, what, at least in, like, 45 minutes just poking around town, so let's... Wait. Huh?
How many were there?
I'm not sure, but there were definitely a lot. More than I've ever seen before.
Figures. I promise vast quantities of Ravelore to my backers. I show up in the land of Reval and everything goes to hell. Oh my, sounds like some bad news from the quarry. Already gone through so much. What's next? Destructive winds? This is terrible. Came out to see what was going on with all the shouting and panicking and such. What in the world happened? Why was Ricardo so shook up? What happened to him? Aw, man, this really sucks. Where was that kid? I don't think I ever saw him.
Who are you?
Adol introduced himself and asked what was happening.
Monsters started gushing out of one of the deep mine shafts in the Tigre Quarry. That's east of here. We only just barely made it out of there alive. But Mayor Edgar is still inside. So Dewey, that's the head miner, asked me to go into town and get some help. Anybody who's willing and able.
Dogi could do this job easily, but he left town a short while ago. Probably too far away to track him down now. I can't go myself either, since I'm the only one trained in defensive combat around here. I've got to guard the town. Adol, I hate to ask, but we could really use your strength. Would you put your adventurous skills to use for us and check out the quarry in my place?
Yes, please. It would mean a great deal to me as well. The mayor, Dewey, and even Paul are in grave danger right now.
Agree to help? No.
Fine, be that way.
Yeah, I guess it is a bit much to ask. Damn it all! If only Chester were here. Have you reconsidered? I beg you, please save the mayor and those two poor miners from their fate.
No.
Yeah, I guess it is a bit.
Huh. I don't know if you could hear that. If you skip dialogue, you can still hear them talking faintly. I don't. That was so quiet, y'all might not have heard it. Garmanic. Yeah, I think so. You're actually not the only visitors here right now. There's also a Roman merchant and a Garmanic mercenary. That mercenary's done nothing but drink since he got here. No way in hell I'm leaving my post with him around. Yeah. I'm gonna kick the volume up here so y'all can hear that. So, like, if I talk to this guy.
Have you reconsidered? I beg you, please save the mayor and those two poor miners from their fate.
What is the music coming from? Hold on.
Yeah. It is a bit much to ask. Damn it all. If only Chester were here.
There you go. I don't know if y'all could have heard that, but it's like you can still hear him as you're walking away, just very quietly. It is extremely quiet. I had to like kick y'all's audio up. Hey there, I got a tale to tell you. You like tales? Sit. I came here because I heard the local lord was hiring mercenaries, like knighting them, just outright. So why the hell did I get turned away at the gate? That's the question. That's my tale. It's a mystery tale. Say the lord's here has got some mad influence. Looking at the size of this castle, I say it ain't just rumor. Which begs the question, why'd I get turned away? Whenever you get a premonition like this, it always seems like the worse it is, the more likely it'll come true. So what's going on exactly? All I've heard is something big happened at the quarry. So, people have different, different dialogue now? Any idea what's going on outside? I'm hearing one hell of a ruckus from in here. Look, man, I already told you. I pick and choose my own clientele, and I do not rank you among them. There's some very faint music playing too. I don't know if like let me kick y'all's audio up again. It's very quiet and it's not the standard town music. Don't know what that's all about. Anyways,
Have you reconsidered? I beg you. Thank you so much for this. I can't even imagine how to repay you.
We're in your debt, Adol. Here, I've got a map of Felghana. You might need it. You should also make sure you're well prepared, as it sounds like you'll be fighting some monsters in there.
What came first? The East item get noise or the Metroid item get noise? Because they are extremely similar.
Take this, and use it to get your equipment refined. Go talk to Adonis, the town's smithy. Tell him I sent you, or he probably won't give you the time of day. He's a stubborn one, but he knows how to pound metal like nobody's business. Your equipment's in good hands with him. I do hate asking you to put your life at risk for us, but we need you right now. Show us what you're made of, adventurer.
I left one of my subordinates, Paul, at the quarry entrance to assist Mayor Edgar or Dewey if you made it out. You tell him I sent you, he'll let you in. Paul can give you further details once inside. Possible the situation's changed, even in the short time since I came here. Tigray Quarry is just off the road to the east of town. I don't keep watch here, so don't you worry about the townsfolk. Focus on getting everyone out of the mines alive. Somebody's gotta go help or they're totally done for. I can't do anything, I'm just a kid. I think I'm most worried about Paul. He's a real wuss. Slightest hint of danger and he runs off with his tail between his legs. Since Ricardo's back, do you think Daddy will be home too? Promised me we'd play lots when he came home. If monsters start attacking from the quarry, where do we go? Redmon's pretty boxed in here. Only Dogi or Chester were around, those two can handle just about anything. But of course, they're both thick-headed numbskulls who can't sit still for more than 2 seconds. Metroid 1 released in 1986, East 1 released in 1987. Alright. Those two always had a certain sense of justice and righteousness about them. They made a great team. Mayor Edgar won't allow Redmond to go out like this. He's kept up negotiations with Count McGuire, in spite of all the high taxes and forced labor and such. Chester used to stand with them, but now that he's gone, Edgar's all we got left. Without Edgar, we'd be history. This game has, like, so much NPC dialogue. Monsters in the quarry? Oh dear. We've had monsters in there before, but only 1 or 2 every now and then. There's never been a sudden surge appearing all at once, like Ricardo described. I hope the mayor and those 2 poor miners will be okay. Raval? You got Raval? Come on, help a guy out. You go to the quarry, seriously? Oh man, bring me Raval, as much as you can carry. I'll buy it all. I can't even begin to tell you how Count McGuire's order to kill the quarry is going to kill me dead. I feel like I came all the way from Rome to fail miserably and die alone. Rome. I don't want to die alone and poor in a foreign land. Adol explained the situation in the quarry to Cynthia. Oh my, that's some serious business. You should make sure you're well prepared if you're planning to go to the quarry yourself. The boss is a bit eccentric, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a better smithy anywhere else in the world. If you have any Raval ore, you can use it to augment the strength of your weapons and armor.
Welcome. Don't be a stranger. Welcome. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, it's you again. Doesn't matter how many times you talk to me. I pick and choose my own clientele, and I do not choose you.
Adol relayed Gardner's message.
You serious? Gardner sent you? Guess that means you'll take good care of my work, if nothing else. Well, if Gardner says you're good news, then you're good news. Gotta do what the old guy asks. I can augment your sword, armor, and shield here. Just hand them over, and I'll make them better. Well, if you got enough Raval ore for the job, anyway. Monsters often get it stuck in their fur or claws and will drop it when killed. Or sometimes it's just lying around. I'll have to charge you a service fee too, though, or else Cynthia's gonna put up a fuss like you wouldn't believe. And the price varies per piece, as we've got this whole quality chart system in place. Don't ask me, it was her idea. So, what have you got for me? You're part of my clientele now, adult Kristen, so feel free to come on by anytime you need work done.
In order to effectively temper your weapons and armor, I'll need a type of rock mineral called Ravel ore. Monsters often get it stuck in their fur and claws. Okay, whatever. Probably go without saying, but please don't forget to equip the stuff you get, okay? All the refinement in the world won't do you a bit of good if you run into the fray naked, flailing your arms like an ass. Thanks, Adonis. Don't forget to equip your weapons and armor, or I will never let you live it down.
What do you got for me?
Alright, so... I say... Go ahead and put this on the sword, why don't we?
This the one? Good to go. Gonna need more than that. Gonna need more than that. Gonna need more. Come again.
I figure killing stuff faster is going to be important for, you know, gaining experience, so... Ooh, good music. His music is real good. You know, how do I use my shield? Is it like... Do I deflect attacks from that side? Does not seem to be the case. Okay, oh wow, okay. Childhood friend of Dogi's from Redmont. Yeah. Wow, so every character has like little character bios here, that's cool. Adol's best friend, a muscular man known as the Wall Crusher. Okay, let's look at the manual here, maybe? Alright, but I want to see what's up the other way first, though. Also, yeah, no kidding about the music. This music is like, When you're an adventurer in medieval, not Europe, and you have to go rescue some people stuck in a cave, but you gotta go to the club first. What's up here? The gate is shut and locked and absolutely impassable. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, like it or not, well, Devil Trigger does not last very long. Attack immediately after coming to a stop. Okay, how do I do that? That seems to just be the regular... Oh hey, that's where we came in, isn't it? Oh, you know. If I'm playing a game, I always got to explore. I will go check out everywhere but where they tell me to go. Hey you got business here? If not, I think you should leave. Or, are you applying to be a knight? You sure don't look the part, but stranger men than you have tried. No, that's what I figured. No loss, really. The Lord's here been recruiting lots of soldiers lately. It's real easy work with great benefits. Supposed to let him know whenever applicants come by. Like I said, we get some real odd ones. The other day, this mercenary guy came by, totally drunk off his ass. What was he thinking? He absolutely reeked of booze, and he had no chance in hell, so I turned him away on the spot. Double tap to dash. What is... Is dashing not something I have yet? Do I need to get, like, some dash boots or something? Okay. Time to go to the mines. Wait. That's not right. Okay.
Sorry. I thought you were a monster. But if you're not a monster, then who are you? And what are you doing here?
Adol gave his name and explained that he had come at Ricardo's behest.
Oh, so you're the guy Ricardo got, huh? I don't know where he found you, but you sure do look the part. Okay, thank you. You're a lifesaver, you know that? The mayor's still down in the tunnel as far as I can say.
Look, dude, I can't hear you over this fucking banging music.
Well, the boss has been searching around the entrance mainly, but I guess the mayor got himself stuck farther in. But the last time the boss checked in was a while ago. Hasn't come back for so long. I'm starting to get worried. I sure hope the monsters haven't eaten those two. Still gives me chills just thinking about it. Anyway, I really appreciate you coming. Please find Mayor Edgar and old Dewey and bring them out. Alive if you can.
Carter told me to stand guard at the entrance, but I'm so scared all by myself. I hope Dewey finds Mayor Edgar soon so I can get back to the inn and eat a nice big dinner. Straight path inside without a lot of branching. Tigray Quarry, source of Reval ore. Oh my god, this music is good. It's just a starting dungeon. They did not have to go this hard. What is that? That looks like something. What is that? Why couldn't I pick that up? Yeah, that's a thing right there. Why can't I pick that up? Oh, is that like a health recovery thing? Maybe that's why. Like, okay, let's experiment here. Come on, attack me. And now, oh, it's gone. Yeah, that's exactly what those are. storehouse. Door is locked up tight and solid as a rock. Get through without a key. Ow. Need a key for here too. The combat is very satisfying. It's just like very snappy. Okay, well we're gonna go up here first. See what's up on this other path first. Oh, okay. That just leads... Okay. No fall damage, good to know. Only one way to go. Da, 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 da. It sounds so much like the Metroid sound. How am I gonna get over there? Ow! Oh, hello.
What in the world are you doing here? Can't say as I've ever seen you around before. You from Valestein Castle? Adol introduced himself and explained that he had come at Ricardo's behest. I see. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm Dewey, the head miner in this quarry. I came here to look for Mayor Edgar, but this is as far as I got. He's in serious danger here, though. I can't just leave him. Unfortunately, the monsters down there are in a class all their own. Sword attacks just bounce right off them. Unless we can find some way of dealing with them, I don't see how we can possibly get the mayor out safely. Maybe check the storehouse. We found some pretty interesting artifacts a while back. Stored them all in there, locked up tight. But I've got the key right here. Since you're not a miner, though, I'm guessing you have no idea where the storehouse is located. It's on the other side of the open-air strip mining chamber. That big vertical shaft you pass through. There's a room with 2 doors at the bottom. It's the one on the left. Help yourself to anything you find in there. I hate to be so useless, but I guess the rest is up to you. Thanks muchly, adventurer. You're a good man.
What's wrong? Can't find the storehouse? On the other side of the open-air strip mining chamber you pass through on your way here. If you find anything in there that you can use, feel free to help yourself. So, stuff down here, I want to, like... Apparently sword attacks just bounce off the enemies down here, but I'm not seeing that. I seem to kill them just as good. Anyways. See ya. Yeah, I'm glad I sprung for the sword upgrade, because these enemies are kind of beefy. This looks like a boss chamber.
Stop. My name is Dulan, Shade of the Great Will.
Oh, this dude looks
I
cool.
would have you show me your abilities, red-haired swordsman.
Dularn the Creeping Shadow.
Slice. Spin. Slice. You're no threat.
Ow.
Dance. Spin. Slice. You're no threat. Dance. Spin. Fly. Dance. Spin. Slice.
Ow. Sheesh, okay. Bosses are where the difficulty is, huh? There we go. Jump those. Ah, shit. Changing up his patterns now. Ow. When you say you managed to beat this game, it was probably on easy. Do you mean the original or this version? This version? Okay. Didn't have difficulty selection, okay. Oh shit. Okay. I think I've got the sword patterns down. Air swords I can run around. The ones on the ground I can either juke around or jump over. Like the homing ones, I kind of have to juke around. If I jump over them, then they just get me. Okay, actually, that one I need to like be right up close to, and then they have a harder time homing in on me. Thanks, the game is mocking me. I just got the achievement, Consult an FAQ already, for dying to the sky 10 times. And the achievement icon was just a gravestone. Okay, I think the way I dodge those is I have to like double back. Like God damn. Okay, there we go. Or, no. Yeah, just go ahead and kill me again. Okay, yeah, I can dodge them easier, like, way far out from them. Now get in there. Ah! You cheater. Okay, and now he's gonna do... I think I need to jump that one, or just dodge? Getting better at him. Ah! I do not, should not be getting hit by those swords. God. He's almost down. Oh shoot. Nope. Just go ahead and kill me. uh... Get in there. Ooh, I can interrupt him. That's good to know. Can I interrupt his... Can I interrupt his, This is... Okay. Like, if I just pounce on him immediately... No, he just shields. Okay. Good to know, though, that I can interrupt his, beefier attacks. Oh, I can't jump over those fireballs. Wait. I did get a hit him on him before he got his shield up, but it still damaged me when I touched his shield, so that is not advisable. I think, I wonder if it would be worth going back to town to, like, buy a potion or something. Or maybe that mirror that, like, absorbs a few attacks. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Or hell, maybe just... Though, I don't know. Gold seems kind of hard to come by. Like, I only have like 700, and it looks like a lot of the upgrades and stuff are like tens of thousands of gold, so... And like, one of those items costs like... Oh wait, was it 50 or 500? I forget. If it's 50, that's not too bad. Nice, excuse me. Nice designated grinding spot here, though. Anyways, excuse me. I'm gonna go back to town and see if there's anything I can find to help with that dude. I think armor would be most relevant for me because, Adol is definitely a glass cannon. Even against normal enemies, like, I was still having to rely on the heals I was getting from them.
Welcome.
Longsword. Plate mail and chain mail. Banded mail.
Don't be a stranger. Welcome. Don't be a stranger.
What's my current,
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll buy the chainmail.
That's the one you... Thank you. Don't be a stranger. Welcome. That's the one you... Thank you. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, the more of those you buy, the more the price goes up.
What do you got for me? Come again.
Alright, we'll see if some extra defense makes a difference here. If enemies stay dropping 1 gold per, then yeah, doing any kind of significant money grinding is going to take a while on this. So hopefully that doesn't stay the case. Do I think it will? I hope it will. And I'm gonna get 1 more level in this room. Bit of an interesting mechanic of like the constant little enhancement drops you get. Alright. Let's try this again.
Stop.
Blah, blah.
name, I would have.
So... Oh, I do a lot more damage to him, though. Getting, about 30 or 40 off on him versus the 20 I was earlier. Also, wow, that armor definitely helps. Like, I would be dead by now if not for that armor. Definitely lets me tank hits more effectively. Oh, that really made a difference.
Is that the best you have to offer? Still, you have an unmistakable spark in your eyes. We cannot afford interference at this crucial juncture. I must report this at once.
Da, 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 da. Excuse me. Unleashes a magic attack. This bracelet commands the power of fire. Ooh. Ooh. And MP just recovers just like that. That's cool. The bosses are the same characters, but completely different mechanically. Interesting. Again, there's something off over here, but... Oh. So I'm guessing there's like a dash move I don't have access to yet or something. Wait. What was that I did? I just did something, but I still don't think that's going to get me all the way across there. So you found that bracelet. Not too shabby an artifact. I don't know. I just get an eerie feeling from it. Seems powerful. Scary even. None of us wanted it, so we put it in storage. But you can use it, I bet. Against the monsters down below. I really like that MP recovers, and recovers very quickly. You can really just spam that magic. Just like working it right into my combo just to like rack up more damage. Again, I'm not getting across there. So I'm guessing there's some kind of, like, dash move or double jump. Maybe that's what he meant. Those guys are, like, kind of armored. Whoop. Yeah, like, I only do 1 damage to him. Just whacking him with the sword. Also, did I miss anything up here? No, I didn't. I did like a spin move in the air somehow. Oh, what's that? I want to check up there first. Wait, huh? It looks like there's a chest there, but I can't get it. There we go. Had to light a torch for it. They unlock the potential of the elemental bracelets. Specific jewels for each of the bracelets, each jewel acquired, becomes more powerful. With even a single jewel, it can deliver charged attacks. Additional jewels increase the rate of magic recovery and provide an overall increase in power. Whoa. Wow, that's cool. barely hear him over the music.
They're quite peculiar. I peeked my head in early, and I must say I've never seen anything like them before. Admiral, I'm sorry to impose upon you even further, especially since we've only just met. But would you be willing to examine these ruins in my place? With my injured leg, I fear what might happen to me should any more monsters attack. But we've come all this way. I know it's rude of me to ask, but I'm sure you're just as curious as I am, no? So please, would you do me this favor?
One must wonder why the quarry suddenly became overrun with monsters. They came from everywhere all at once. I suspect it may have something to do with these ancient ruins Dewey and his men uncovered a few days ago. And then there's the bridge collapse a few months back. This quarry's just been one disaster after another. Ooh, this looks spooky. Elfale, the Azure Queen of Death. Waifu detected. Okay. Seems like I'm pretty much gonna need... I don't think I can jump across and hit you, can I? Nope. So I'm pretty much gonna have to get you with fireballs. So me dying is fine. Let's get to try over. God. She just doesn't let up. Yeah, just go ahead and kill me. Those... The ones she does from her left arm are, like, kind of hard to jump over, but I think they are easier to dodge if I, like, bait her into shooting one up so I go under it. Or not. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Oh, second phase? What you doing now? Okay, I did good that time, though. Go ahead and kill me. Definitely better if I hang back this far. Yeah, there's like kind of an upward arc to this, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, that thing... Ah. Ha! Okay. So when she does that, I need to run up. I don't know what to do about her eye lasers. Can I hit her at all? Let me try that again. Yeah, there is. Okay. There's no hitting her with a sword. I was curious, but no. I think her head is a weak point. So I think I want to be jumping when I shoot fireballs at her. I seem to get more, like, 40 or 50 damage on a hit versus the 20 I do. Like, if I just shoot it at her body, yeah, that's like more like 20 or 30. So, I want to be jumping when I hit her. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do about her eye lasers. They just come out and get me. Do I just have to have enough health to survive them? That can't be right. I think it's... okay. I think it's whenever I see her charging that up, I think I need to run up and then immediately run back. That's how I'm gonna dodge that one. To dodge that one, you... yeah, no, I was already moving there. Can I, like, bat any of these back at her? No, that doesn't make sense. Every time you hear from the East fandom, they are rabid. Huh, how do you mean? I have not interacted... Well, yeah, I have interacted with them a bit. That is a big lady, and she is kicking my ass. I told this story, earlier in the stream, but my experience with the East games is I rented East 3 as a kid accidentally. I meant to rent something else and they gave me the wrong game. I didn't really like it, honestly. But my other experience with East is that I have played East 1 on Steam, and the reason I even own that game is because this dude with the username, the Perfect K, on a forum, this dude was a real toxic jerk, but he was also a big East fan. And like, when talking about East was like one of the things he was actually pleasant about. He bought me East Origins on Steam under the condition that I play them and then, like, you know, make a thread about them and, like, go talk to him about them. I played East 1. But then, after that, the guy got banned for, like, stalking and harassing someone off-site or something like that. And I just never followed up with him and never went back and played East 2. Even though East 2 leads very directly... Even though East 1 leads very directly into East 2, at least in these, like, remade versions. To the point that whenever you beat East 1 on Steam, it's like, the credits roll, and then the game closes, and then just opens right up into East 2, but I never went back and, like, played it, so... Also, yeah, don't mind me doing a bit more grinding here. Some of the more recent runs are published by Nipponichi with half-assed international versions. Oh, I see. Stability issues. What is this hit number that is going up? Is that just like a combo meter? Let's see, killing 5 of those guys gives me about 100. So... lure them all down. Yeah, true. Okay, almost there. Yeah, I know, like, the PC market has been, like, a lot more niche in Japan. Although I think that is changing little by little. Alright, we're gonna get this level up, and then try that again. See if that makes a difference. Ha. I never played the first Dragon's Dogma. If I want to wuss out, does it let me change difficulty on the fly? I don't think so. I think if I go hard mode, I am locked into hard mode. Okay, that definitely let me tank more hits, though. So that's worth something, at least. Okay, I dodged it that time. Or I didn't dodge it, I just tanked it. Okay, yeah. It's like, you have to run forward and jump to dodge her eye lasers. Definitely got some, like, trial and error boss design. Though I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. When, you know, it's so easy to just, like, jump right back in. And it's not like you have infinite lives or anything like that. Yeah, I almost had her that time. She's done. Moonstar statue. What does that do for me? House's power beyond human comprehension. Last HP is the only point that matters. Yeah, no kidding.
What are you doing here?
You don't listen very well. I believe we handed down a royal edict to close the quarry, did we not? If you'd just done as you were told, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. So spare me the lecture. Just do as Lord Maguire asks.
Spending it for tactical gain is good? Yeah, no kidding. Like, that's part of why I leveled up, to have a bit of extra HP to tank her eye lasers if need be.
You... I wondered what had become of you, and I'd never imagined. You aren't really working for Count McGuire, are you?
Oh, but I am.
Wondered what had become of you. Is this Chester?
I'm a devoted knight in service of the great Lord Maguire. Therefore, I'll thank you to keep a respectful tone when you address me. Who goes there? You aren't from Redmont. What business have you here?
Adol gave his name and explained the circumstances of his arrival in Felghana.
A friend of Dogi's? I never thought he'd come back. But certainly not now. No matter. Lord Maguire's orders were explicit regarding the closure of the quarry. If you've come to lead this old man out of here, then I suggest you do so immediately.
Oh, wait! What about Eleanor? Or do you even care that she's been worried sick about you? She doesn't even know if you're alive or dead.
I've grown weary of playing nursemaid. She's 17. She's old enough to cope without her big brother. You should tell her to forget about me. Hell, coming from you, she might even do it.
Yep.
But where are my manners? It would seem I've forgotten to introduce myself. I am Chester Stargate, a high-ranking knight in service of Felghana's lord, His Grace, Count Maguire.
The music just going ham in the background here.
unless you're eager to die.
Count Maguire is the Lord of Felghana, though he's not native to this land. He's actually from Rom. From the moment he took power here, he levied exorbitantly high taxes and pressured us into forced labor. Then, a few days ago, he ordered us to shut down Tigray Quarry, the town's primary source of income. Naturally, we refused, since he gave us absolutely no reason. And that's about when you showed up. To think that Chester would willingly serve a man like that. What could possibly be running through his head? He left his little sister behind too, and she hasn't heard a word from him in months. Honestly, I have a hard time believing it. Even now, knowing what I know, I keep thinking it can't be true. And what am I supposed to do? Just tell Eleanor to try and forget about him? I couldn't possibly agree to that. I'd never be so callous.
No!
Eleanor, how long have you been listening?
I heard you made it home from the quarry, and that you were hurt. So I thought I'd stop by to check on you, and I overheard your whole conversation. I'm sorry.
Eleanor! It's good to know Chester's all right at least, but that's little consolation right now. Ever since they were orphaned 12 years ago, those two have really watched out for one another. Up until about 3 years ago, they lived at my house, and I'd always put Chester in charge whenever I was away. I figured it would teach him to be a responsible young man. Though, honestly, I never did get the hang of raising him. Adol, could I persuade you to look in on Eleanor for me? Right now, I think she might find it easier to open up to an impartial third party.
It just bothers me that you had to fight such a huge creature. Say nothing of it having that evil-looking statue in its possession. I have to wonder if the statue may have been what Maguire was after when he shut down the quarry. Alright, I think before... I think I'm gonna save talking to Elena for next time. Or, what time is it? 1:19? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go save. And then do the screwing around in town next stream. Since that'll give us our next direction of where to go. Oh, Cynthia wants to see the bracelet. This is no ordinary bracelet. It's an ancient artifact with a native elemental energy trapped inside. You fit this little gemstone inside it yourself? You've got good sense. Gemstones like those help increase the bracelet's power by magnifying its energy. Thanks for letting me fill up your jewelry. You really stumbled onto something special.
Welcome. Don't be a stranger. Welcome. I'm afraid you don't have enough gold. Don't be a stranger. Welcome.
Yeah, getting gold to do much of anything is gonna be a problem, huh?
Don't be a stranger.
What do you got for me?
There's, I can upgrade stuff, but, like... Revol ore seems like a very scarce resource. So I don't know if I should be, like, hoarding it, you know? to hoard it to use on stuff that's like not just gonna get immediately outclassed.
Come again.
I don't know. Apparently, it drops off of monsters, but I have only found 5 ore in a single chest. We have another missing person now. Father Pierre left a while ago and is yet to return. The northeast is a place we call the Ilburn Ruins. It's off limits to anyone not affiliated with the church. Alright, I'm gonna pop over here to the save point. And Big has something to show me? Someone doing this boss on the SNES version. Okay. Best music in the game, alright.
Put on our power ring again. Hopefully that'll give us enough help. So if we're a little bit careful, we might be alright. We just don't want to get too close.
Huh, alright.
We might be in trouble.
She's got like the beams. She's got the eye laser or the horn lasers, I guess. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream here. Who else is streaming that I can send y'all off to? Hey, Sharpie is playing Dreamcast. Haven't seen him stream in a while. I'll send y'all off to him. Well, thank y'all for hanging out, and I'll see y'all next time.